basically tearing this quarry apart real quick, and I'm going to replace it in a different area, just so we can get some resources going. Tekkit Lite has a lot of odd, I don't know, it's just different, basically. There's nothing wrong with it, it's just different. Um, as far as powering, I'm sure there are better ways to do what we're trying to do, but frankly, I don't know what those ways are. Uh, there's no power going to that. I don't know who did that, but anyway. Um, so, I mean, just for example, um, this furnace is part of the factorization mod, and so you can automatically assign different things to feed in from input to output. So this is a really cool, just as an example, but I can go to configuration, and if I wanted the yellow port, which is this one, to output, right now it's outputting to either the top or the bottom. So if I had a tube or a machine hooked up to those, it would move those resources. And the red output is on the right, which basically is your main output. So if I have this machine set up, blue is the input, and I can input basically from all of the sides, and then orange is the output. And so we've got it outputting straight to this chest, so there's no tubes involved. It automatically, pipe, machine, chest. So that's great because it automatically refines all of this ore and basalt and whatever else straight to the machine. So we've got a good amount of resources. I think what I'm going to try to do though is create a factory that has full automation on all of the resources, so a little bit more complex. And then I I don't know of a way yet, but I'm going to try to find some utilization that doesn't use quite so many engines to power. I don't know what that is yet, but we'll see. Oh, and actually, I'm taking that little uh, engine with me, or power source with me. If you haven't used those yet, this redstone energy cell is absolutely fantastic. Oh no! But because I took it off with a pick instead of a wrench, it lost all of its power, so that was stupid of me. I'm going to cheat a little bit and get a full charge, because that was just dumb. If you use a wrench, or the universal wrench, just hold shift and right click, pops right off, no big deal, and it maintains the charge. If you mine it off, it loses its power, so not cool. I'm also missing a few resources that I need as far as like a landmark. I need 3 of those. If you've never used a quarry before, quarries are amazing. But basically, you take a landmark. I'm going to make a pretty decent sized quarry over here because I need a lot of resources. So what I'm going to do is basically plop a landmark down. And important thing to note is what height you're at. So if you look below the mini-map, I'm going to tab out here, but it's so you can see where my mouse is, but right over here on the right, where it says 65.62 and then it has a 64 in parentheses, that's your height. So you always have to be on the same height and in the same block. So your coordinates obviously stay the same. This is in the 65 coordinate. So I just went down to a 63 height, and 65 is the line that I'm in. So I'm going to plop down another landmark here, so it's inline and it's on the height. So if I right click that, it automatically makes a little laser pointer go to the other landmark. And I'm going to go over here. So I still have to be on the 64, but I need to be in the 100 plane. So you see the coordinate on the right says 100, and then 64 is the height. So I'm just going to go over here as far as I want, as long as I stay in the 100 bracket, and then go to the 64 height, which is here. That's a decent sized quarry. Alright, then I'm going to right click, and that's going to complete. So you don't need 4 landmarks, you only need 3. But you can see the full grid is now basically all through here. Sorry, I need to alt tab out for 1 second. Give me 1 second, sorry. Okay. So basically, I have to actually lay the quarry down next to the landmark. So let me grab that real quick. Got my energy stone, and I have my quarry, and so I'm going to plop my quarry down right there, and nope, I don't think it can be turned that way. Lame. Egg. I'm gonna go pick up my landmarks again. The quarry actually needed to have the back of it facing the laser, so it is kind of precise. I didn't put a landmark there, that's right. So this is another thing that's, I don't know if it's cool or not, but basically your landmarks don't disappear. Unless mine did. I was on the 100 block, right? 100 and 64. Should have been right there. I don't know. That one's still here. See if I can find the other one. Oh well. Like I said, I'll just spawn another one in. Kinda, I don't normally endorse cheating on a server, but this one is, since Tekkit Lite is so new and we're still kind of figuring stuff out, we've been taking some liberties, which is fine. Just kind of, like I said, learning stuff, and then once we kind of get it all figured out, then we're gonna wipe the server and start again, and actually do a web series. So you can follow us on YouTube if you have any interest or whatever. D-Day Gaming is our gaming group, and 64. This one's going to actually encompass a wider area, so I'm going to move that a little bit. It's at 164 and 64. Okay, and this one is 126 and still 64. we got our grid set up now. Again, I'm putting the physical quarry over on this side because it's closer to the actual machines. So it's going to make it a little easier to uh, pipe over the materials and everything. Alright, so quarry, there we go. And there we go. So now you can see our frame is like humongous, takes up this entire area. It's great, right? So, obviously with any quarry, once you have your zone mapped out, one of the next things you have to do is power it. Now this is new for Tekkit Lite, so redstone energy cells. If you have questions about them, there's 2 other videos I have that kind of show these. It actually has this particular setup that I'm doing right now, just on a smaller scale, either on YouTube or on our Twitch TV channel. But basically what I'm going to do is just plop this down, and that's it. And this little robot spawns in the center, and he's clearing out any of the excess things that are in the way of our quarry. Super, super fast. Alright? And then it's going to start quarrying stuff over. So I need to go ahead and work on getting pipes and such laid out to bring all of this great stuff over to my little processing plant. So I'm going to do that real quick. These are just normal stone pipes. You don't have to power them. You don't have to do anything. Gotta be careful there. That's a little precarious. It's another quarry that we did earlier. Let's see. Again, you can just kind of see now that it's cleared all the way. It's getting all the grass out of the way of setting up the frame too, which is cool. So I don't want to take too long because a lot of materials are about to start shooting out of there. Out of stone pipe. I need more stone pipe. Again, I know I'm cheating. I'm just trying to establish the basics, and we've got a fully fledged Tekkit server for some other stuff for I guess the first version. Nope. And this is not pretty by any stretch. I'm just trying to get it set up so that all the materials will go in the right place. We're quarrying over in this area for a while now. So there's a lot of empty space. Oh god, quarry's already going. Great. It's really fast. Okay. Again, not the prettiest approach, but, you know, do what works. So all I'm trying to do is get it over to the diamond transport pipe, which automatically filters what's going to go where. And then, yep. Okay. That is the ugliest pipe transport I think I've ever done. But whatever, it works. So, uh, things that we don't have sorted that we could. Um, let's see. I'm going to, basically we have more dirt and cobblestone than we know what to do with. So I'm going to be non-environmentally friendly and slap a just a blank pipe there and say black is going to take dirt. And basically that's going to get rid of dirt. Um, also gravel, because we have way too much of that too. So I'm being wasteful. I know I could pipe that in and have machines and things automatically process them and turn them into sand and do other fun stuff, but right now that's not real big on my priority list. So anyway, so now, yep, there we go. We got it's our first wave of stuff coming up from the quarry. Awesome. So what I need to do is, in order to continue to keep that powered, that little energy cell that we put down is only going to last for so long. It lasts for a pretty good chunk, but I still want to have a backup. So now I'm switching out of my cheat mode. I'm going to actually make some more of those. So what we have to do is get a redstone energy cell. Oops, I know about that. Okay, I need an actual frame. Okay, so electrum hardened glass. Hardened glass is made in a induction smelter with pulverized obsidian and lead ingot. Okay, we have most of that stuff, so what I'm going to do is go over to this chest and grab lead ingots. I don't know that I have pulverized obsidian, but I'm sure I can find some. And I'm going to get rid of some other stuff here. Alright, yeah, that'll do. What am I missing? Silver? Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so now that our little factory is cranking, and we got lots of, oh God, I would just immediately hit water, wouldn't I? It's cool. There's nothing, actually, having water in a quarry is a good thing, because if it runs across lava, it's going to automatically convert it back to cobblestone, which means um, the quarry will break it, as opposed to if it didn't have water, quarries don't mine lava, so you wouldn't get anything. Check the resources. Oh, getting low on resources. So I'm going to go crank out a couple of these things real quick. Haul over to our little factory house, and pretty sure I've got the materials to make all of that. Let's see. Slip squid. You may notice even at nighttime I didn't have any monsters. We had to turn monster spawning off because we had an issue with just during the middle of these videos, there was an overabundance of creepers, and this version doesn't have a quick exchange, so it also doesn't have um, uh, interdiction torches. So there's no way to get rid of creepers, or at least push monsters away. There's no rings or anything like that. So anyway, it just became very difficult to uh, demo some of this stuff unless it was always daytime. Um, so anyway, I gotta find some obsidian. I'm dropping off on my stuff. Eventually we'll have a sorting system back in place, and like on our old server, there's an auto sorter. Makes it very easy to just drop everything into one chest and then be good to go. Oh nice, I do have a couple of the redstone energy conduits. These are the midpoint between once you make the cell and then the actual um, item itself, so that's what charges it, which is great. Alright, so I need obsidian. And there's a little bit. Oh, you know what? Actually, before I go and do that, I'm going to show you something because it's a little bit ridiculous. But I have a minium stone. No. Hold on. Alright, so this takes regular stone, iron, gold, and makes an inert stone. So, alright, so minium stone, you need an inert stone. If you hit the question mark, it's going to automatically fill in the table. Kind of? Oh, that's weird. Alright, so stone, stone, and then gold, gold, and then iron for the rest of it. So I don't know why the corners aren't filled in, but whatever. Is that not right? Stone in the corners, iron in the plus, and then gold in the center. So my bad. That's weird. Woodable? Stone, stone. Is that still not right? Okay. It's weird. It's totally off. So anyway, once you have the minium stone, or you need the inert stone, sorry, minium shards, which we do have under magic. These basically, shards of minium, sorry. These basically come from killing monsters, and it's just about any monster will drop it, and then you get a minium stone. So I'm like, oh, I need obsidian, and you know how hard it is sometimes to find obsidian, you have to mine, whatever. Well, if you have minium and wood, bam, you have obsidian. So I now have 50 blocks of obsidian. And it was literally that easy. So now I'm going to go over here to my pulverizer and pulverize obsidian to get some obsidian dust, which is great. Now, again, this isn't my ideal setup because everything's automatically in this little array, and I actually need it so it doesn't produce anything here because my red is my output, and the output is right next to my induction smelter. So this is just going to fill up this. Fortunately, pulverized obsidian and sand don't make anything in an induction smelter, so I'm just going to let that go for a little bit. All right, so next thing I needed, because I'm trying to make that new glass of magic. I don't know what that is. Reinforced glass is what we're making, right? Damn it. I'm bad at remembering recipes, so. Alright, so getting a redstone frame. I need an energy frame, energy frame cell, which is hardened glass, not reinforced glass. So I need lead and pulverized obsidian in something. Just shaped crafting. Okay, cool. So how are we doing on lead? Probably pretty good. Oh, need that. Need that. Okay. And grab the rest of that. Okay. I hear something growling. Alright, again, shaped crafting. Oh, in an induction smelter. Okay, so pulverized obsidian and lead ingot in an induction smelter. So, hey, we have an induction smelter that has pulverized obsidian. So all I'm going to do is replace the sand with that, and then we're good. So what this is going to do is because I have this originally set up to go to mining ores. So if I've come back with a bunch of ores or whatever, I can just pop them in here and they'll automatically process. So all of that glass is just going to go through this tube and pipe. That's cool. A little annoying, but whatever, it's cool. We're going to have plenty of reinforced glass. So once I have the glass, I need electrum, which, do I have electrum? I have ferrous. Okay, well, we gotta figure out how to make electrum. It's an electrum blend, which is pulverized silver and pulverized gold. I don't have either, so gold. Damn it, I left all that silver over there too. I'm sure I have silver in here. 10 silver, there we go. Alright, so silver and gold, silver and gold. So again, we have pulverize, liquid transposer. Is that my only pulverizer? I gotta make more of this. So here we'll stop doing that, and I'm gonna pulverize silver. Take out my pulverized obsidian. And I think, whatever, it's cool, it's cool. So it's cranking away. Now, because it's almost nighttime, I'm going to start running low on power. There it is, nighttime. Yeah, So go to cheat mode again. Just make it daytime so that I don't run out of power. For the record, if anybody has any questions, feel free to punch them in chat or whatever. I'd be glad to answer anything. I'll tab over, make sure I actually have the chat window up, sorry.
This year, share everything. Share brother.
Sorry. Accidentally showing a commercial on my own stream. I apologize, I know this isn't entertaining very much. I'm just trying to switch over real quick so I can make sure I have the chat channel up in case anybody has any questions. Okay. So we've got the pulverized silver, and now I'm going to make the pulverized gold. There we go. So that's just feeding over. Alright, so while that's making, so we got pulverized silver, pulverized gold, which will make the blend. Oh, damn it. I gotta take it off. There we go. And then we're just gonna need a diamond, so should have plenty of those. We go over here to gems. Few of those. Might need to get a little bit better about that. It's cool. Alright, so we got the gold going. Alright, so while that's going, what I'm going to do is go over to my crafting table again and put in my gold and silver. And now I have 26 electrum blend. And I'm just going to slap that in a powered furnace. What did I do? Oh, stupid. Love project tables, but occasionally I forget it's not my inventory. Alright, so that's going to crank out electrum ingots. Go ahead and just make that last little chunk into electrum as well. No reason not to. Alright. So now we're doing decently on bars. And we've got the pulverized obsidian and lead combo that made the glass. And then we got the diamonds. So basically we're almost done with making this frame. Let's see, I think I need 4 of those each. I'll make 2 of them, so. actually have more than enough, but it's cool. Go ahead and get another set. Almost done. Oh, in case you don't know, I'll go ahead and click on this too, but when you're in the factorization mod, one of the cool things about this is you can click on the recipes tab and it'll automatically show you what you can make with it. So if you put in a powered furnace, if you put cactus in there, you're going to get cactus green. If you put pork chop in there, you're going to get a cooked pork chop. So not everything is listed on the recipes tab on the right hand side like it used to be. There are still some things um, that you can just click on here really quickly and get specifically the recipes you want. There's 48 pages, 2 recipes per page. So anyway, it just kind of shows you how that works. Now the important thing to note is that this is basically like a regular furnace like you've seen on normal Minecraft. So for the most part, you put in reduced iron chunks, you're going to get an iron ingot. Like that's all standard stuff. Compressed sawdust, you get charcoal. But as opposed to, say, a induction smelter, which allows you to mix almost like an alloy furnace does. So anyway, I got plenty of electrum bars now, so I'm going to go over to my crafting table, and I'm going to put diamonds in the center, and oh, I need to grab the glass. Sorry. It should not have gone to the bars tab, but that's where that's auto going right now, so it's cool. No big deal. So not my regular glass, but hardened glass. And I can't remember which one's which. So, oops. Harden on the outside, electrum on the corners, diamond in the center. Electrum. Okay, so we got 4 empty energy frame cells. So this is important. Here, I'm going to grab some fuels real quick just to kind of show you how this works. I've got plenty in there, so I'm only going to grab a few just to give you an example. But this other part of the array, the only piece I haven't used yet are these 2 middle ones, which are the magma crucible and the liquid transposer. So if I stick this redstone into this magma crucible, instead of like cobblestone or anything else making actual lava, if you put redstone in there, it's going to automatically make liquid redstone, which is great. Now this reservoir is completely empty, which is because I've got the output, the orange frame is set for the right, so you can tell which output you're looking at from right here, orange frame. So the right hand side of the machine is going to be the output. The left hand side of this machine is going to be the input. So it automatically, oh wow, is almost completely full of redstone. So what I'm going to do is put the frames in here now, and it's going to take that redstone and fill it. So now this is going to continue to go down instead of up. And it's basically just going to, yep, make a full redstone energy frame. Now the question is what happened to my 4th one? It like just disappeared for no reason. Odd. Or maybe that's the full product. And there's, I don't know, one in the middle or something. I don't know. So anyway, this is reducing our reserves over here by basically all that liquidized redstone is now being put into a frame. And these are great. I use these mostly for Quarry so far, but I mean they're basically a high voltage battery that'll power just about anything. And they last a pretty good chunk. You can also change the output or the input. I'll show you that in a second. I don't know how I magically lost a fourth frame. Oh, it is. It's inside of it, so yeah. So we're running low on power. That's nighttime again. Yep. It's like, why is this not working? And no rain either. I'll go back to recipe mode. Alright. Get up here, boys. So once we've got a full frame, oh, here we go. Alright, so now we got a full frame. I'm pretty sure this is not an energized frame, so we're not done here yet. Yeah, I can't actually place it right now, so it's not a can't just slap it on a conduit and go yet. So if I go friggin' downstairs, there we go. Alright, so then you gotta actually get her charged. You need electrum ingots, redstone conduit coil, and lead. So 2 pieces of lead, 3 pieces of electrum, and a redstone conduit coil, which I honestly don't know if I have. Did it say conductance coil? Yeah. Machines. Course not. Circuits and tubes. Course not. Yep. Damn. Okay, conductance coils are just electrum and 2 pieces of redstone. Okay, well that's not too bad. I still have plenty of electrum. How many more over here? Yep. And awesome. So redstone, and electrum. And so we're gonna, oh shit, I made 4. Or I needed 4, I made 12. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Do I still have enough electrum? Don't. Well, whatever. Electrum bars. Close enough. So, anyway, now we go to the crafting bench. And take these 4 that we made, and we're gonna put lead. I don't have lead yet. My goodness. How do I not have lead? Circuits, wires, tubes. Jeez, people, come on. It's totally my fault. I made too much hardened glass, which used too much lead, which... blah, blah, blah. So, lead. I wonder if there's a way to transmute. Nope. Okay. So one of the other cool things, might be able to do it with the minium stone. Clay. Just flipping through real quick and looking to see if I can find lead. Nope. Well, it's every color of dye and wool and everything else. Iron. Refined iron. Silver. Looks like lead. Absolutely not. No lead. Okay. Oh, sorry, I have to keep cheating, but apparently I was ill prepared. So, lead. Eight should be enough. Alright, so we go to crafting. We got the 4 in there. So lead. Um, and then the electrum. Oh shit, these don't stack. Get rid of the apple. I'm just gonna empty my inventory real quick. It's crazy. Building blocks. I wouldn't really call an automatic crafting table a machine, but good enough. And then stone. And no idea what that is. Okay. Alright, so now I have 4 of these. So, these don't charge very quickly on regular engines. So I'm actually going to go back over to the quarry because earlier we made a high-powered engine. Makes these go a lot quicker. Meanwhile, our quarry has probably been very busy, at least until it ran out of power. Now, what I didn't show you earlier is that we've got a automated system. It's in an earlier video. If you want to go back and watch it, you're welcome to. But basically, we've come up with a non-pretty version of a equivalent exchange system to basically make diamonds, craft diamonds. It's not great by any stretch, but it works. Here we go. And who knows why there's just dirt and sand chilling here? I don't. Alright, so this is an electric engine that is hooked up to a redstone conduit. And basically, it's on the higher powered engine, so it charges faster. So what I'm going to do is just plunk down these energy cells and just let them kind of go to town. So going up by ticks of 100, almost. Close. And then it's got to get to 60,000, so that's going to take a while. So I'm just let that kind of go. seems to be doing good. What is MFA doing? Good, sweet. At some point we're going to have to upgrade to an MFSU because this whole section is using a lot of power. Now, again, that quarry probably didn't get very far, so we haven't gotten a whole lot of resources. This is the machine I was talking about, which basically converts cobblestone to flint, flint to clay, clay to clay blocks to iron, iron to gold, and finally gold to diamonds. So again, it's a very elaborate setup. It's not the best by any stretch at all, but it is pseudo-effective once you have the quarry going and things like that. Here's a question. So it just turned night. I'm curious how long the power lasts in that MFE. It's draining pretty quick. Alright. I'm going to make it daytime again. There we go. Alright. So anyway, these are just going to chug away. Alright. So while those are going, the alternative source is, instead of using the redstone cells, which are great, I mean, all 4 of those cells, if I had them fully charged and hooked up over here, would probably take this whole quarry to bedrock. I'm going to slap this other one on the 5th side so that it can charge too. So, I mean, they're portable. You don't have to worry about piping over. You don't have to worry about power grids or setting up solar arrays or anything. If you've got them, already fully charged from your base, you got 4 or 5 of those in your bag, you just walk over and bam, you can launch a quarry anywhere. And I'm a big fan of teleportation pipes, so if you had a teleportation pipe set up on top of the quarry, you could just teleport all your goods from wherever to wherever. It's pretty great. But since I don't have that right now, and I do need power for my quarry, what I'm going to do is set up some more of these electric engines while those are charging. 2 will probably suffice to be a slow and steady. And I left all my diamond cable over on the over at the house, because I didn't think about the fact that I'm gonna have to do this. There's probably not enough here to make it go. So I'm gonna haul back over to the house real quick and grab some of those. Eventually I'm gonna make like a bridge or a walkway or something, or teleportation pad. It's a long way to walk every time you have to go get something. The only reason the quarry's so far away is we didn't want to mess up the landscape anything over where we are, because eventually it's going to look hopefully somewhat decent. I'll get this nice riverside view. Does anybody in the channel have any questions or anything at all? circuits, wires and tubes, glass, fiber, cable. Alright, I'll head back over. Yep, that seriously just happened. I am exactly 2 pieces shy. Awesome. I don't think that one's necessary, is it? No, those aren't doing anything. Sweet. Alright, so bam. Oh, 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 nope. There we go. Alright. And then plop that down, turn those on. Hey, Quarry's going again. Alright. And that, friends, as they say, is that. So, if you have any questions, want to pretty much learn anything in Tekkit, we're available for just about anything. I can come on here and either make it or give you a demo or whatever. You're welcome to either ask questions in the chat channel, post questions to my email, ddaygaming, D-D-A-Y gaming @gmail.com. And we just set up a YouTube channel. So if you look up D-Day Gaming on YouTube, you'll find a couple videos that are the start of all of this. So everyone have a great day. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot a message or drop a line in the channel or chat or whatever. Thanks.